Hello everyone, my name is Hans. I'm 12 years old. Today I'm going to talk about Anna of Green Gables. Chapter 13. The Queen's glass is a granite. Maria laid her knitting on her lap and leaned back in her chair. Her eyes were tight, and she thought vaguely that she must see about having her glasses changed the next time she went to town, for her eyes and brow tied very often to offload. It was nearly dark, for the dull November twilight had fallen around Green Gables, and the only light in the kitchen came from the dancing red flames in the stove. Anna was caught up to fashion on the hearth rug, gazing into that joyous glow where the sunshine of 100 summer was being discharged from the maple proud good. She had been reading, but her book and slipped to the floor. And now she was dreaming with a smile on her parted lips. Giggling castles in Spain were shaping themselves out of the mist, and rainbows of her lively fancy at winter wonderful and enthralling were happening to her in Cloudland. At winter, that always turned out chimpedly and never invited her in scrapes like those of actual life. Maria looked at her with a tenderness that could never have been served to realize itself in any clearer light than that soft smiling of first sight and shadow. The lesson for a love that should display itself easily in spoken word and open look was one Maria could never learn, but she had learned to love these slim, gray eyes go with an affection on the ripples and stronger from its very undimmed. Anna, says Maria, a pretty Miss Daisy was her this afternoon when you were out with Diana. Anna came back from her the other word with a start and a sigh. She was, oh, I am so sorry I was not in. Why did not you call me, Maria? Diana and I were only over in the house ward. It is lovely in the woods now. On the right was thin. The farm and the standing leaf with a rainbow scarf that came tiptoeing along the last moonlight night and did it. Diana could not say much about that town. Diana was never forgotten the scolding her mother gave her about imagining gods into the haunted world. It had a very bad effect on Diana's imaginations. It blinded it. Meet Linda says meet Bell in the blind being. I asked Ruby Wills why Marita was blind, and Ruby said she wills it was because her young man had gone back on her. Ruby wills think of nothing but young men, and the others she guessed the girls says does not to do grant them into everything, does it? Diana and I are thinking seriously of promising each other that we will marry. Be nice, old man. That is what I want to tell you, Anna. If you will ever give me a chance to get a word in Edgewick, she was thinking about you. About me. Anna looked rather scared. Then she flushed and exclaimed, "Oh, I know that she was saying. I mean to tell you, Maria, honestly, I did, but I forgot. Miss Stacy caught me reading Burn Her in school yesterday afternoon, when I should have been studying my Canada history. Jane Andrews lent it to me. I was reading it at dinner house, and I had just got to the chariot race when school went in. Miss Stacy never demonstrated a thing to me, Anna, and it is only you girly concession that the matter with you. You have no business to be talking storybook to you, but read too many love novels. Anyhow, when I was a girl, I was not so smart as a lot to look at novel. Oh, how can you call Ben Hur a novel when it is really just a really good book? Prospected Anna, of course. It is a little too exciting to be proper reading for Sunday, and I only read it on weekdays, and I never read any book now unless either Miss Stacy or Mr. Allen think it is a proper book for girl 13 and 3/4 to read. Miss Stacy made me promise that she found me reading a book on day called The Lowering Mystery of the Haunted Hell. It was on Rubyville. Had lent me, and oh, Maria, it was so fascinating and creepy. It just clouded the blood in my veins. But Miss Stacy says it was a very silly and wholesome book, and she asked me not to read any more of it or any like it. I did not mind promising not to read any more like it, but it was encouraging to give back that book without knocking how it turned out. But my love for Miss Stacy stood the test, and I did. Well, I guess I will light the lamp and get to work. Says Maria. I see plain that you would don't want to hear that Miss Stacy had to say. You are more interested in the suit of you are traveling than is anything else. Oh, indeed. Maria, I do want to hear it, cried Anna contradictorily. I would say another word, no one. I now take too much, but I am really trying to overcome it. And one time I say far too much. Yet, if you only know how many things I want to say, and don't you would give me some credit for it. Please tell me, Maria. Well, Miss Stacy wants to organize a class among her advisors, students who meant to study for the exchange examinations in the Queens. She intends to give some extra lesson for an hour after school, and she came to ask Matthew and me if we could like to have you join it. What do you think about it yourself, Anna? Would you like to go to the Queen's and pass for teacher? Oh, Maria! Anna sprang to her knees and clasped her hands. It has been the dream for my life. That is, for the last 6 months. Ever since Ruby and Jane began to talk of study for the exchange, but I didn't say any about it because I suppose it was very useless. Thank you for listening and goodbye.